Hey guys, it's JennaG. Today, let's make dal. This dish is made using dried split peas, an ingredient that can be used in many other dishes. But today, it's the star in our dal. I'm using yellow split peas. There are different types of split peas, different colors, but I'm using the yellow one. And the first thing I'm going to do is search through them, rinse them out properly, and just make sure that they are nice and clean. Then you can soak the split peas for a couple of hours to help with not only the cook time, but also digestion. I'll be honest and say that I don't usually soak them, so I'll leave this step totally up to you. Now, dal is one of those dishes that's enjoyed differently by various people. Some people prefer thick dal, others prefer thin. I personally like in the middle of thin and thick. Some people prefer a deep yellow color, others prefer a lighter yellow color. Now, the next steps, of course, will determine the color and the consistency of your dal. So in this step, I'm going to add the split peas to a pot of water, preferably boiling water, along with chopped onions, garlic, salt, black pepper, saffron powder, hot peppers, and pimentos. Now, I personally like cooking with onions, so most times onions go into almost every dish that I'm preparing. But I do know that some people say never put onion in dal. Again, I'll leave that up to you. For me, I'm team onion for dal. Now, the saffron or the turmeric powder, yes, we do use the words interchangeably in Trinidad, gives that dal the vibrant color. So, of course, add it to your liking. Now, I'm going to let these split peas boil until they're tender. Now, this can take a while. Sometimes it can take 45 minutes to an hour. It depends on the split peas. It could take more or less than that too. But it depends on the split peas and the amount of water, your stove, your pot. So I don't usually like pressure cooking the peas though, but if you are pressed for time, you can use your pressure cooker. All the measurements used can be found on my website and also in the description box below. But for 1 cup of split peas used, I used or added 10 cups of water to the pot. So after boiling for roughly 1 hour, the peas are nice and tender. Now I'm going to use a swizzle stick to help break up the peas and get that smooth consistency. But I personally prefer very smooth dal, so I always opt for using a hand blender. Now at this point, the dal should be able to flow freely from your spoon. Now it's important to remember that the dal will thicken up once it cools. So it might look a little runny, a little flowy like water. But if you're like me and you don't like thin dal and you don't like thick dal, it has to be just in the middle. This consistency is what you want to look for. If it is too thick and you want to thin it out a bit, all you need to do is just add some hot water. And likewise, if it is too runny, you're just going to continue boiling it or cooking it for a bit longer. Now the next step is a must for dal. Now this part is called the chunkay. To chunkay is to really add hot oil in which garlic, some jeera, some nice onions and hot peppers are cooked to the cooked or the boiled split peas. So to my pan of avocado oil, I'm going to be adding some whole grain jeera and onion slices. Some people add pepper, some people add onions in this step as well. And once it's nice and hot, once that it's nice and toasted, I'm going to be adding it to the pot of the boiled split peas, and immediately I'm going to cover that pot just to make sure all that smoky goodness stays in there. Dal is actually one of my favorite things to eat. I will be honest and say that I can eat dal and rice almost every single day. Today I'm having the dal with rice, curry goat, some bhaji, some onion chow, and some salad. Classic combo, one of my personal favorites. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed the steps of making dal, a very popular dish here in Trinidad. If you've never made it before, I hope that you do try it out soon. If you do have a different way of making it, of course, comment down below and let me know. But as usual, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.